Dear friends, today we will discuss Sodder-Bernstein theorem. Let x and y be two sets. Assume that there exist injective maps f from x to y and g from y to x, then there exists a bijective map h from x to y. So if there exists injective map f from x to y and another injective map g from y to x, then one can construct a bijective map from x to y. To prove this theorem, we need to recall one lemma. So a lemma. Let capital F be a map from the power set of x to power set of x. If f is increasing, then f has a fixed point. Okay, now we prove Sodder-Bernstein theorem. That is, given x and y are two sets and f is an injective map from x to y and g is another injective map from y to x. So we have to construct a bijective map from x to y. So idea of the proof is very simple. If we take any subset B here, B is a subset of x. Let us take a subset B of x. Okay. Then f is a map from x to y. So here we get the image of B under the map F. Okay. So we can say that since F is injective map, we can say that this map F from B to FB, the map from B to FB is bijective. The observation. Okay. F is an injective map from x to y. Let us take any subset B of x. Then obviously f is bijective from B to FB, because f is injective, that is given. Now we consider the range set of B, so it is obviously bijective. Okay. Now we consider the set y minus FB. So this is the set y minus FB. and we consider the set X here. Okay. Okay. So the map G from the set y minus fb to x is obviously injective. Okay, because G is injective on y. Now we restricted G on a subset of y, that is y minus fb. So obviously G is an injective map from y minus fb to x. Now we consider the set B here. This is the set B, and this is the set X minus B. If we take any subset B of X, then obviously F is an bijective map between B and FB, and consequently G is an injective map from y minus fb to x. Okay, so now question is that, so question, so question is that can we find a suitable B subset of X such that G of y minus fb is same as x minus b? This is a question. So question is that can we find a suitable subset B of X such that the image of this set is same as image of this set, that is image of y minus fb under G is same as x minus b. So we don't know whether such kind of B exists or not, but we assume that yes, that kind of subset B exists. If such kind of B exists, then what will happen? Then if such kind of B exists, then G become a bijective map from the set y minus fb to x minus b. Okay, if such kind of B exists, then G become a bijective map from the set y minus fb to the set x minus b. Okay, so naturally since G is bijective from the set y minus fb to x minus b, so the inverse of G exists, and inverse is also bijective. Okay. Thus, F is bijective from B to FB. F is bijective from B to FB, and G inverse is bijective from the rest part of this set to the rest part of this set. Okay, so that is F is bijective from B to FB, and G inverse is bijective from x minus b to y minus fb. So F is bijective from B to FB, and G inverse is a bijective map from x minus b to y minus ab. Okay. So f is bijective from b to ab and G inverse is a bijective map from x minus b to y minus ab. So the required bijection from x to y is, so easily we can construct a bijective map H from x to y so we can construct a bijective map H from x to y by the rule that h of x equal to fx if x belongs to b and G inverse x if x belongs to x minus b. So that is our target, to construct a bijective map H from x to y. So whole construction is possible if we can find a subset B of x such that this thing happens. Okay, so our next aim is to find a suitable subset B of x such that G of y minus ab is same as x minus b. Okay. Okay. So our next aim is to find a suitable subset B of x such that G of y minus ab is same as x minus b. That is our aim is to find a subset B of x such that b is same as x minus g of y minus ab. If we can find a suitable B subset of x such that b is same as x minus g of y minus ab, then our proof of Schroeder-Bernstein theorem is done. So now we try to find such kind of B. For this we use the previous stated lemma. Okay. For that we need to construct a map F from the power set of Px to Px. Okay. To ensure the existence of such kind of B, that is B is a subset of x and B is same as x minus g of y minus ab, we need to define a set map capital F from power set of x to power set of x, which is defined by f of s equal to x minus g of y minus small f of s, where s is a subset of x. Okay. So if we can show that f is increasing map, then by our previous lemma f has fixed point. Then by our previous lemma f has a fixed point. Okay. So if we show that this set map f is increasing, if f is increasing, then using the previous lemma we ensure that f has a fixed point. Say the fixed point is b. Okay, then since b is a fixed point, so a b equal to b, that is x minus z of y minus a b equal to b. Okay, so that is our claim. So now our task is to show that f is an increasing map. If f is an increasing map, then by our previous lemma, f has a fixed point, say that fixed point is b. So we have such kind of b such that this property holds. Okay, so whole proof of Schroeder-Boston theorem is true if we can show that the map f from px to px defined by this rule has a fixed point. Okay. Okay, now we are going to show that the map f is increasing map. Okay, for that we consider two subset a and b of x such that a is a subset of b. Okay, since f is an injective map that is given, we can write f of a is subset of f of b, and obviously fb is a subset of y. Okay, so this implies is y difference fb is subset of y minus fa. Okay, and again G is injective map, so G of y minus fb is subset of G of y minus fa, and obviously these are the subset of x. Thus x minus G of y minus fa is subset of x minus G of y minus fb. Okay, so by definition this is capital F of a. So capital F of a is subset of capital F of b. Okay, so if a is subset of b subset of x, then we can prove that if capital F of a is subset of capital F of b, that is f is increasing. F is increasing. Since capital F is increasing, so by our previous lemma we can say that capital F has a fixed point, that is there exists a subset b of x such that fb equal to b. Okay, so that is our desired claim. Okay, and if we can find such kind of b, then our previous discussion we can easily construct a bijective map H from x to y, and this completes the proof.